Hi, folks, and welcome back to more Connecticut Sun basketball. Here are MyWNBA. It's been a couple weeks, but we are back at it. We're going to be recording a bunch of episodes in this my little session here, just for any of you guys who, what was I going to say? I'm going to say something. Just for a little behind the curtain look, I should say. I'm recording this right before Christmas. This is the 21st of December, or 22nd of December. So all these episodes that I record will be going up, I think, right before this one should be going up the 24th, and the next one should be going up the Friday after Christmas. So first off, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, all that, whatever holiday you celebrate around this time, if any. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to your family. Hope everything is awesome. Hope everything is great. And before we get further into this, let's kind of just recap what happened this past year. Sun, 6 seed. And let me move this microphone. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's going to come out awesome in editing. 6 seed did not have the season we wanted. If you look at the roster, we have Aaliyah Edwards is our star. We have her for one more year. And Nellie Ewing was someone we drafted and has developed into a really, really, really solid player. We'll see if we can keep her back. Angel Cook, again, this is the first overall pick from a couple of seasons ago. She has been awesome. Alyssa Thomas, she's kind of coming up towards the end here. We were going to give her 1-year deals until she rides off into the sunset. Nikamul, we got her with Aaliyah Edwards, and then just some other players down here to kind of flex out the roster. If we're looking at roster decisions, Nellie Ewing, she will be back. Alyssa Thomas, she most likely will be back. Olivia Nelson Adota, she probably will be back depending on what she wants from it. If we look at what she's given us in the past few years, it's been fine. It's been good, kind of what we want. I mean, 33%, maybe not. Maybe you kind of want to. For some reason, bigs just don't sim well with their field goal percentage. It's very, very weird. Like, unless you are like. She's not a stud, but like she should be hitting 5. You should be able to, as a big who's only shooting down by the paint, it shouldn't be 33%. But I don't know. Maybe we move on. Maybe we don't. Lainey Hamilton has been with us for the last couple of years. We'll see what we do with her. She did not have a good year this year. Marina Mabry probably is done. She's quite expensive. We'll see what she's wanting in the free agency, but probably someone I'm okay letting up, especially with Nellie Ewing coming through. And then just some ladies that we've traded for that we are kind of, developing. So let us just move right into things here. The Aces win the championship over the Sky. Asia Wilson, again, adds another trophy to her enormous trophy case. And let us look at player retirement. Chelsea Gray is retiring. And then we have Odyssey Sims, Natasha Cloud, Rachel Banham, and anyone. Let's see what we've done. Usually we like to go here into their kind of awards. 4-time WNBA champion, finals MVP in 2022, 5-time All-Star, and a couple-time All-NBA. Odyssey Sims had some good years. Natasha Cloud had some good years. A couple champions here or there. Tiffany Mitchell, an all-rookie selection. Erica Wheeler also had an all-star in 2029. And Mariah Jefferson from the University of Connecticut. She was an all-rookie team selection. And Chinyere Ogwumike, she finally hangs it up. Had a really promising first year and then kind of just didn't have the best of years after that. No, I lied. She was a stud. I don't know why she didn't get actually drafted by the by the Sun here. I have no clue why she didn't get more recognition, especially like these seasons. They tell me she got nothing for 2018-19, but it looks like she missed a bunch of years because she 14-15 and then 16-17. So she looked like she was hurt, and then she's been in the media. She's actually, I like Chitty. So yeah, so those are the ladies who are retiring. Staff retirements, who cares? League meetings. The top 4 done via random weighted draw. Remaining lottery picks determined by team record. Ooh, okay, I guess we'll do that. We'll say, yeah, why not? Let's check out the draft lottery. So the 4 teams in the lottery are the Liberty, the Dream, the Wings, and the Mercury. I believe the Liberty had the number 1 overall pick this past season. And the Dream, they come down to the 4 spot. They're not good. The Mercury, they stay at 3. Next pick are the Wings, and they will get the number 1 pick, with the Liberty dropping to number 2. And the Dallas Wings this year in real life have the number 1 overall pick, which is going to be Paige Beckers. Pretty decisively, most likely going to be Beckers. All right, I'll move through this, and we'll get to you when we get to you next. All right, so here are the options, and I don't know why teams always decline all these things, but like Kayla Holton's an absolute stud. She is now in free agency. Emily Madsen in free agency. Kristen Wennington in free agency. Here's some really, really, really good players. And Jackie Irhan, we decided to decline. We're probably going to bring her back. So let's see what happens with free agency. Looks like we have a pretty good crop of players again. All right, here are your free agency class this year. Shakira Austin, Kayla Holton, Jillian Johnson, Kennedy Carter, Ryan Howard, your big fish, with Kelsey Mitchell, Ezzy Magbagor, Zura Person is in there as well, Awaka Cure, and Alyssa Smith is basically your top 10, top 12 right now. If you look at the top corner, got $955,000 to play with. Now, with that being said, we still have some ladies to take care of. I believe if we go to power forward, Alyssa Thomas, we need to pick. So that's $265,000 right there that we are going to be spending. And while we're here, negotiate a contract, give her 1 year. We'll say this. Hopefully she signs that. And then if we aren't taking that, then it's someone else down here that we're going to be giving money to. Adrian Hernandez down there. Nelson Adota is $143,000 on the expected. Do we go with her? Do we go somewhere else? Who knows? Maybe we try to save some money here and then go somewhere else. We have power forward. Actually, let's see who is missing. I do know basically everybody. So point guards were probably good. Well, we're going to bring back Anelli Ewing, so there's 1. A lot of women. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. So we have 6 players to get for $900 million. So we're probably not going to make a big splash, right? We have some bench players that we want to bring back. Let me go kind of through free agency, and we will be back to kind of see who we ended up getting. So give me a moment. All right, here we are in the free agent signing. Let's see who signed where. We're looking for everything in 2029, I believe. So Gionne Parker, Ryan Howard, Jonquel Jones, Ryan Howard going back to Las Vegas. They also got Marina Mabrey. They got Ivana Dokic, Kaylu Sanderson, and Kate Martin. So the Aces kind of jazzed up their thing. They did lose Shakira Austin, but they were able to kind of re-keep some players and all that fun stuff. The Dream, looking at 2029, Lindsey Burks, their big fish. And they also got Kennedy Carter, Emily Madsen. So they got 3 pretty good players. Haley Jones resigns. Leonie Fibic, she goes there. And Daisha Fair resigns as well. So the Dream just got a whole lot better. Beaver got Tasia Buckner on a 1-year deal. I think re-signed Tasia Buckner. I think she was already there. So they didn't do too much. The Liberty got Jewel Lloyd, Kaya Ryan, and Charlene Oberto. The Lynx got Julie Almond, so just a re-up from last year. Haven't done much the last year or two. Kiana Brewer to Phoenix with Gabby Jefferson and Anna Dawkins and Ezzy Magbagor and Shakira Austin. Okay, so they went out and made some big splashes. Got 2 of the best centers on the market. Fine, sure. This year the Mystics kept Azura Person and got Kayla Holton and re-signed Jillian Johnson. So really big stack there. 3 forwards who are all pretty good. How do they determine who goes where? That would be interesting. This year, Sevgi Uzun goes to the Sky. Stephanie Dolson goes there, and Nia Clouden as well. For the Sparks, Kelsey Mitchell, Kayana Traylor, Queen Egbo, Jocelyn Willoughby, and Adrian Hernandez re-signs, number 1 pick from a few years ago. Ocean Morgan, fire name alert. Micaiah Herbert Harrigan, I guess fire name alert. Also got Carly Samuelson, Nalissa Smith re-signs there, and Awakure goes to the Storm. And we did some moves as well. We got Annelle Ewing on a big deal, Alyssa Thomas, Olivia Nelson Adoda, and Jackie Erhan all re-signed. We also get Cecilia Zandalicini and Diamond Shields to add to our things, 2 wings to add to our depth as well. Wings get Lauren Cox, Azura Stevens, and that is about it around the league for free agency. And here's player progression. Angel Cook up 4, Annelle Ewing up 1, Alyssa Thomas starting to hit decline, Jackie Erhan, she goes up a little bit. Interesting. This team's going to be very interesting. Again, you have 3 really good players, 4 really good players, and then it kind of falls off in the middle there. How are we going to be more consistent in the middle of the roster is really what I'm interested in. Around the league, any notables? Berea goes up by 8 right there. The Aces down 4 is Jonquil Jones. The Sea Ages up 4 for Madsen, up 7 for Alicia Bell, and all of a sudden the Dream looked like a formidable team. Up 4 by Jeremich as well. The Fever still filthy. However, this team is pretty sick, man. This team is awesome, and then they have a really good bench to go around with. Probably the best starting 5 in the entire league. For the Liberty, Ryan Evans up 7 this year. She was number 1 pick last year. Kaya Ryan up a couple, and then Hendricks up 4. The Lynx have Brianna Stewart up 6 from Mariella Young, and then down 4 from Brianna Jones. Shout out Brianna Jones, and then Vicky Craig up 6 as well. Up 6 for Lawson down there. Up 3 for Tools. This is a very solid team by the Mercury. They added 2 bigs to really bolster up this lineup. They could be making some moves this year as well. The Mystics all of a sudden look filthy. Holton up a few. Cam Brink obviously really, really good. Jillian Johnson and Zura Persons continue to be one of the best. They also have Dejanay Carrington, remember, and Jade Melbourne. So this is a really, really, really good squad. It's probably looking like the best team in the league potentially. And then the Sky have a really good team as well. Gumake going down, but Alana Rodman going up 6. So a couple ladies from last draft class that we were looking at making some big splashes. Sparks kind of have some big names and have a decent team as well. The Storm, Rakea Jackson, and Awakure to add on to Alyssa Smith and Jordan Horston. So a decent squad. They have some players coming up as well. And that brings us back to us here. Kind of looking at it, I don't love our team compared to the rest of the league, but I'm interested for sure. All right, let's look at the top 10 draft players this year. We have them 100% scouted, so you can kind of see their ratings there. Kyrie Green. I know there's a lady that has this. I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm going to say Kiersey. It's probably wrong because the R and the S I'm flipping. But Miss Green, Hall of Fame ceiling. Yes, absolute just baller, man. She's easily the number 1 pick. And a point guard at almost 6 feet as well. Larisha Bolden, she's the number 2 projected overall pick from the University of Massachusetts. Where is Green from? Washington. But a Minuteman still? I don't know. 3-point shooter as a big, 25 points per game, one of the best scorers in the nation, I would see. Kennedy O'Neal from University of Providence. Shout out Northeast basketball, huh? Good mid-range player. It looks like defender. Looks like her comps are Hall of Fame, and then bench, all-star and bench for Bolden. For Anastasia Stockton, the wing from Virginia Tech, Diana Taurasi comparisons, Marina Mabry as comp as well. Really good shooter, decent playmaker, and not much else. Kylie Scott from UConn, not much scoring, a really good defender as a big wing combo. You can see there the blocks and the steals. Isn't going to shoot a whole bunch. Tasha Howard is the comparison there. Alana Dixon, an all-star ceiling, 12 rebounds a game. Doesn't score good, kind of the same from Duquesne, kind of the same profile as Kylie Scott, but Sky has a way better overall rating. Anastasia Cook. 2 Anastasias here in the top 10. Really good perimeter defender. Really good defender from the University of Arizona. So like 3 players back to back that have this kind of no good scoring, really good rebounding defense type build. Really good shooter in Rashea Porter from Purdue. Excellent 3-point marksman. Tracy Nevsky. She also can shoot it and play makes a bit from Russia. And then Christy Wilkins is your final top 10 prospect. It's basically first round prospect. Really good scorer, not great defender. All NBA ceiling. Again, if I were to choose what position we want to go with, I probably is going to be a guard wing, something like that. So someone like an O'Neal or a Stockton is probably, or a Nevsky is probably someone we would be targeting. I don't think we'd go after a big, but it's going to be best player available most likely. Try to do something that can improve this team. I think we need to be better in the middle there of that roster. Hopefully one of these ladies can help us. So I will see you for the draft. All right, here is the WNBA draft. We are ready. We're going to go into the auto draft. The Wings are first on the clock, and they get green. Again, this is the best player by far. I feel like a lot of those classes have done that, where it's a really good player in the beginning, and then just the rest, kind of. O'Neal goes here. Mercury, they take Christy Wilkins from UCLA. She was that number 10 pick. We have number 7 pick coming up soon. Kylie Scott, would like to see a run on these bigs that we really have no interest in. Larisha Bolden, probably someone I would have taken, as we do need a backup 3. Jewel Lloyd is on the clock for Liberty. We're going to say no because Lloyd just signed with the Sparks, and they do take Anastasia Stockton. All right, so who is left for us at number 7? Rashea Potter looks like the best player that we could do. Again, really good 3-point shooter, has big potential, but I really do like the shooting. All-star ceiling, Kalia Davis. Again, Anastasia Cook would be great, and Alana Dixon, I think, are good. But, again, I don't need a big that can't score. I think we have 96 of those. Tracy Nevsky, a little bit better in terms of the overall shooting. All WNBA or all-star. So it's kind of what would you rather? All right, now this is kind of a decision. Looks like Nevsky is ranked higher than Porter, in multiple ways. 6'1" versus 6'2". Playmaking's a C. Defense is like a C. I think I want Nevsky. Let's first, before we are we going to get any trade offers for this pick? Let's see. Never know. Trade for picks. You can get Fibish and a second in a couple of years. A Fever first in a few years. I don't think I'd take something for a few years down the road. It looks like we're going to be picking here. Nothing really intrigues me. I think I'm going to go Nevsky. I think I just like her profile, and we just need a bucket, right? I feel like that's the one thing that this team just continues to struggle with, is find someone to just go out there and get you a bucket. So Tracy Nevsky, can you be our bucket? Let's finish the rest of the first round, then we'll just show our picks. Porter goes next. Really good IQ, they were saying in her little text bubble. Anastasia Cook, she goes next to the Lynx. Mobley from Marquette, she goes. I think that's the first player we did not. Serena Valentine, I know we did not highlight before. And then it is Alana Dixon. All right, so we will go and we'll see you with our next two. Actually, I'm going to skip because I'm not going to be signing these next 2 picks. So unless someone really good, we'll see at the end of the draft, kind of see these ratings. All right, here's how the first round went down. Again, Green ended up being a 76 overall. Scott ended up being a 76 overall as well. Those are the 2 best players. We got Nevsky at 72, 73 for Porter, but I don't think that 1 point in difference is going to matter much. Both good outside shooters, and I did like Nevsky's playmaking a little bit better. Also more of a pure wing. If we look at our next two selections, we took Tiana Marshall. And the reason I did that, said she had Hall of Fame ceiling. So I don't know. We'll probably not keep her around. And then I also took Juicy Ferrell because Juicy Ferrell. They want us to accept all of them. I'm not going to accept Ferrell, and promising prospect. I guess I'll keep Marshall. I'm at 14 currently. Okay, so let's stop the simulation and let's cut 2 players. I'm sure this helps us every single time. Marshall, Nevsky, to Shields. I want to keep the Shields. I think Lorella Cobb can go. So Cobb can go. We'll go Randall. And do I just kick the Shields to the curb? I think I'm just going to kick the Shields to the curb. Really good. She got sent for the minimum. We'll do that, and we'll play the Marshall. Just have B- potential. It's not exactly Hall of Fame, but we'll do that. I like Destiny Temple if she doesn't improve. So, yeah. So we're going to go with that. And we're advance the next year. Auto-generate the rookie class. And it's going to be us against the Liberty. Let's set things up. And then let's get to some games. All right, here we are. Again, as always, we're going to simulate a couple games, see if we can get into the last minute or two of these games. I would love to see how this team does. And right now we're playing a really bad Liberty team, and we blew them out. Erhan, 19 points. She's a starter now. Cook, 19 points. She's been a starter. Ewing, 14 points as well. Aaliyah Edwards having a kind of... what's-her-face, Alyssa Thomas-esque game, and this is kind of what we're expecting from Alyssa Thomas. A couple points, a couple rebounds, a couple assists here and there, play really good defense. So yeah, all right, that was really good game 1, and let's try to find some other games as well. All right, here we go. First game jumping in. We're about a month in, and we're winning really well. We have a really good team so far, and we're taking on the Lynx, and Stewie coming home, missing the jumper right there. So we have a really good record. I think we're one of the top 3 teams in the league in terms of record. I think the Lynx are right there, and the Mystics, as predicted, as Ewing. Good move, getting right for the cup. 14 points in her evening. So yeah, I like that this team is doing well. After this, we'll probably jump into a stats recap and kind of see who's been doing what. As again, we like to break down the stats once a month, a couple times this season, as we can kind of keep track of who's doing what and all that fun stuff. Down the Stewart again. Angel Cook on her this time, and Cook, good enough defense, got the rebound as well. Cook up ahead to Erhan. She has been awesome to begin the season, and she's one of the go-to scorers. Cook for 3. No, ma'am. Ogunbowale, one of the premier players in our league still, rose to fame as she had a game winner for the national championship or in the Final Four for Notre Dame. Crazy. Sabali. This is a really good team. Sabali turnaround. She misses. And now they're playing a foul game. All right, if we hit these, we should be in the clear. One for Erhan. Make it 2. No timeouts for the Lynx. They have to score here. If not, we will just continue. Also, Ogunbowale wearing Maya Moore's 24. I guess if you're going to not retire it, you give it to someone like that, I guess. Shout out Maya Moore. I think we forget how good. Where's Maya Moore 23? Ooh, now am I misremembering. Maya Moore 23 or 24? Ooh, let's look it up, folks. Let's look it up. Chat. I guess chat is what we call, or comments. Our ball. So yeah, this is game over. But now I gotta look up Maya Moore's number. I think it was 24. That's what it sounds like in my head. Maya Moore 23. Oh boy. Sorry, Miss Moore. All right, let's check out these statistics, shall we? Down the stats and standings. WNBA standings right now. Yeah, we are the third best team in the league by a win percentage. A little bit ahead of the Mercury and the Sky. And yeah, we're chasing the Mystics and the Lynx, so we just picked up that game on. So that's a really good game to pick up. We have the Mystics next, which hopefully we'll see a game from them as well. But if you look at the statistics, player stats, this is how our kind of scoring breakdown. It's Cook and Ewing, and then Edwards dropping down to 12 points per game. She was at 16 to begin her career here. Then down to 14, now down to 12, but is continuing doing everything well. I think that's less of her regressing and more of these ladies progressing and stepping up. So really, really, really good job by Cook, who's got her average up every single year, and Ewing as well every single year, just continues to push the bar. Erhan about 10 points per game in 23 minutes, and Nika Mool off the bench is our leading scorer there. Rebounding, yeah, Edwards is a beast. Cook is a beast as well. Alyssa Thomas continues to be a beast. And Nelson Adota off the bench, also a beast. Glad we re-signed her. I was thinking about it and decided on that. Alyssa Thomas about 6 assists a game. Mool and Ewing about 4, and Cook is there as well with 4. Steals, it's Edwards. Blocks, it's Cook. And yeah, there you go. Those are our season stats for this first few games of the year. And as you see, lost to DC twice. Can we get a game against DC? Can we get a game against DC? Shout out the Mystics being good for some reason. Oh, they got a really good player for your free agency. They've kind of built really well through the draft and free agency. We might get a game here, folks. Looks like we are going to get a game. I would love for us to be winning this game. And let's jump in right now. All right, let's do this. 2 sides in the middle. Camera, make sure it's good. All right, let's watch. This is going to be a really good game against the Mystics. Again, they have Kayla Holton, who was the number 1 pick a couple of years ago, who is kind of Brianna Stewart, just can do everything exceptionally well. Flips it up, and it's in. She comes over from Atlanta, and then they got Jillian Johnson and Azura Powers. Really, really good. And they added Cam Brink. So just a super squad of really good players. Ewing in the corner is going to get the pick from Aaliyah Edwards. She rolls to the basket. Don't need it. That one is pure Anelli Ewing. 19 points on 64% shooting. Holton going at Cook, former number 1 overall picks. I think it was Cook first, and then Holton. And Holton right now is the better player, I guess, if you were to attribute one. Good find to Edwards. She beats Brink, classmates in the draft class of 2024. Also, I'm sure you can hear this chair squeaking. I need to get a new chair for this office space. Really good game we're getting treated to. Holton just going to work. Gets her own rebound. Finally misses, and she misses again. Thomas there to affect the shot. Alyssa Thomas, our veteran, going to play her whole career in Sun uniform. Ewing and a violation. Offensive 3 seconds. They called Edwards for being parked out there in the paint. And we're going to bring in Dejanay Carrington. So our good friend Dejanay Carrington, who left us in free agency. I don't know why. I can only give out 3-year deals, but the computer can give out 4-year deals. And that was the reason she left. So I don't know what the hell that's all about. The only reason we have a Nellie Ewing on a 4-year deal is because we had the restricted free agency, and we were able to match it. All right, Ewing. We have Erhan. I feel like there's a mismatch somewhere. Probably if you get it down low to Cook with Carrington on her. Alyssa Thomas would like to get the ball out of her hands. Cook's going to have to let it fly. Misses. Tough shot and a timeout taken. Washington, with their final timeout, can use the entire shot clock here. They have 23 seconds down by 1. We would love them to take a quick shot, make or miss, gives us the final possession. Holton down. Cook! Great defense. Up to Alyssa Thomas, the last person I would like holding this basketball right now. Is the one holding this basketball right now. Oh, good thing. Why are we going to? Oh, literally had a chance to redeem ourselves, and they still give it to Alyssa Thomas. All right, Thomas up. Even her makes are heart attack inducing. All right, Thomas, just make this, and I love you. I love you, Alyssa Thomas. All right, now a 3 can only tie it. Are they going to go quick, or are they going to drain the clock? Carrington to tie. Yes, she got it. Dejanay Carrington against her former team. Queen Carrington. Who do we go to for their final shot? Ewing, near the timeline. Comes down. Spins. Puts it up. Misses. Tipped up. Again. No. Nellie Ewing had it. She had the chance to win it there. Good defense by the Mystics. And we're going to overtime. So as in overtime rules, we will kind of sim forward until we get to the final minute or so of the overtime period. We're not going to sit here and watch a whole 4 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. This recording is already 50 minutes long. And let us simcast. All right. They take the lead. They expand the lead. They're up by 10 now. How the hell this happened? All right. Jump in. 23 seconds left. Tie game. We have possession. And we have basically the full shot clock. I would hold it. I would not want to go quick here, especially with them with a timeout. I'm fine missing the shot and going to double overtime and giving them no chance and going quick and giving them a chance, whether we make it or miss it. Ewing dancing. She goes by, scoops it up, misses, and they get a timeout with 4 seconds left. Nellie Ewing. That's huge. That was, wasn't quite game. They have enough time, but you can't be missing layups like that, man. Holton. She pulls up for 3. Misses. Double overtime. And we all remember what happened last time we saw a double overtime game. That was the Nika Mule 3/4 court game winner. Probably one of the best moments on this channel's history. All right. Let us... can't simcast yet. All right. So we had the chance to take the lead and potentially win the game. And we squander it. All right, they take a 3-point lead like last time. And, all right, 3-point game. They have possession, though. I'm going to not simcast live. Cody, jump in. Go back to simcast. Yeah, it's game. All right, yeah, we lose to the Mystics. It was a valiant effort, however. Shout out them. We had 21 points from Ewing. 2 big misses there. Did not do well from 3. Cook was awesome in this one. And then Melbourne had 27 points. Holton was okay, but very inefficient. 18 points on 23 shots. And Cam Brink as well. Breaking on 12 threes for Cam Brink. That's scary. All right, we're here right before the All-Star break. Let's take another stats and standings look. WNBA standings, we are right behind the Mystics. Again, we just can't beat them. We lost them 3 times. This would look a lot closer if we had beat them, maybe even one of those times, especially that last game we saw. But we have them half a game up the Lynx, a game up against the Mercury, 2 games up against the Dream. So we still want to be beating these teams. They are right behind. Again, in the WNBA with only 40 games, a bad week or 2 brings you from here all the way down to here. So we don't want that to happen. We'll keep it going. Right now, we're the number 2 seed. And that's fine by me. If we look at the statistics, however, player stats, 18 points for Ewing, 17 points for Cook. I expect these 2 to be potentially All-Stars, and we're going to be looking at the All-Star break in just a moment. Edwards about 13 points per game, and Erhan up to 12 points per game. So we're getting a lot more scoring projection than we have from from this squad in years past. More than 8 rebounds for Edwards. Again, 6 for Thomas, 6 for almost 7 for both Thomas and Cook. 6 assists from Tom. Again, she's just incredible. I love watching her in real life. Love looking at these stats in the video game. It's great. It's enjoyable. It's fun. It's awesome. It's great. It's perfect. I love it. Great. A lot of assists, and something that we have been struggling to is generate assists with this team. steal for them, and 1.3 blocks for Angel Cook. And now let's check out the league standings as we're halfway through, or league leaders. Yeah, so Ewing is third in scoring in the league, and Cook is sixth in scoring in the league. So these guys, these ladies, definitely all-stars in my mind. Wilson broke her leg. That sucks. Was having a really, really good season. 13 points, 20 points per game, basically 13 rebounds. All this was another MVP type season. We'll see if she has enough to qualify for. Angel Reese doing well. Kristen Wennington, who went to the Liberty, which I must have missed. She's doing great. Maybe she signed later. Was she just like left unsigned? Because I don't remember her being there on that when I looked through at the beginning of the season. Assists leaders, Mullen Ewing are top 5 and 6. Then Thomas second in the league. So we got ladies that are producing near the top of the league in a bunch of different categories. We're halfway through. Let's check out award races. So we go. Where would that be? League news, season awards. Did I have an awards races tab? Either way, here are the All-Star teams. All right, Jillian Johnson, Brianna Stewart, Shakira Austin. Who are our All-Stars? Lee Edwards was reserved on Team Asia. And that's it. And then Angel Cook and Anneli Ewing are All-Stars on Team Kayla. And then, joining these lovely ladies in the ranks of the All-Stars. So cool. We have a player on each team. Usually that isn't what happens. Usually it's you have like 3 or 4 of our gals all on one team, which makes it easier to root for. But now we kind of have rooting interest either way. If this game is interesting, it'll be interesting and fun. It looks like it will be interesting. We'll get all the way down to 2 minutes. Can we salvage this? All right, 2-point game, minute and a half left. We'll check on the stats, see who's doing what. All right, let's do this as always. Boom. Boom. All right, and box score. So this is for Team Kayla. 35 points for Caitlin Clark. I think Finals MVP, All-Star MVP, regardless of what happens. Nellie Cook, 5 points for this squad. And this also has Ewing, who only has 1 point in 13 minutes. Okay, and then in the other side of things, Edwards. She has 7 points in 12 minutes. It's pretty good. Are any of our gals on the court? I do not believe so. Yeah, none of them were starters. As I take a sip of water there. Let's watch Caitlin Clark go ham. How about that? 37 points. Look at that. That has to be a WNBA All-Star record. Has to be. I can't. You know what? Let's do some more searching. Why not? See, WNBA All-Star Game Points record. That was a deep 3 by someone. Oh, it was this year, right? Didn't Yeah, it was Agumbawale, which is fitting as she just steals the ball and lays it in. She had 24 this year, right? She had 30-something? Most points in a quarter, making her for you. 21 points in the third quarter, had 34 points. So, yeah, so officially, at least in real life, I don't know what's happened in the other years of this. I don't believe we've had a 35-point score in any of these All-Star games. Stewart, dagger? Nope. Brink? All right, they're going to foul Caitlin Clark again. So, yeah, if history has kept its course, then this should be a WNBA record for most points in a All-Star game. And SQ hits the first. She'll hit the second. Do I want to watch this? I guess we'll give him a shot. I guess we'll give him a chance. Oh, they hit it. Goddamn. All right. 3-pointer on the way, but Ogunbowale. All right. I don't know why, but it just seems like the ambiance for this All-Star game is weird. Like, I hear the crowd cheering, but it just doesn't feel right, I guess. I don't know. Ogunbowale. She fouls Enescu. Sabrina hits the first. Sabrina most likely will hit the second. All right. Now, another timeout by Team Asia. They have to hit a 3. Can we go into overtime and get us a real good classic All-Star game? Let's see. Corner. Ogunbowale has space. Misses. And yeah, that's it. Team Kayla is going to win. We're not watching this. There you go. So yeah, big win by Team Kayla and the All-Stars. Seems fun. Hit this one. Yeah, we're out. Deuces. All right, we're jumping into a crazy game. We're here in double overtime. This is a game where we got outscored in the first quarter by like 20. And I was watching along. I looked over at my computer to watch the Patriots game. I looked up and we're in double overtime. So we made a massive comeback. Here we are against the Mercury, trying to steal a game with the team that's right on our heels. And Ewing at the free throw line knocks down both. So we now have a 1-point lead. Follow-away jumper from Shakira. Austin is no good. Irhan with the rebound. Ewing, one of our 3 All-Stars this year. Kicks it back out to the perimeter, and Nelly finally gets it back. Takes a pump fake. Tosses to Alyssa Thomas. I would like one more pass into the corner, please. You're not a shooter. Wasted possession. I'd rather the possession start with Thomas and end with Ewing than the opposite way that we just saw. So no bueno. Don't love that. Ramirez dumps it down to Austin. Austin, turnaround jump hook, rattles out. Thomas is fouled immediately. No timeouts for Phoenix while we have 2 dopes. Thomas misses the first. Just get at least 1 here. Love at least 1. And she gets none. How do they have a timeout? How you saw in the bottom corner there's no timeouts. How do they then get a timeout? How does one whatever. Game's cheating. If they win this, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, 14 seconds. They were gonna win this anyway, but just off of principle. Wow. Oh man. Oh. Okay. All right, sure. All right, man. Fuck this game. Whatever. All right, here we are, a couple of weeks away. We're starting to lose a little more games, and now we're kind of more teetering on 500. So let's look at the standings. Yeah, we're dropping all the way down to 4th in the standings, and we're just 2 games away from being one of those like play-in teams at the end. So we did have an injury bug that sidelined a couple of our better players for about a week or so each. So Mystics already wrapped things up. We have the Mercury, the Lynx, who are the 2 teams we were right trying to be ahead of, and then the Storm we're tied with. So if we look at them, we have 1 more game with the Mercury, 1 more game with the Lynx, and we are all set with the Storm. Right now we have the Fever, who are behind us. We have the Wings that are behind us. The Sparks, one of the worst teams in the league. And then the Aces. So we actually have a pretty favorable schedule on the way out. Let's see if we maybe get a game or 2. But yeah, we will see where we are. Hopefully we finish in a top 3 spot. I would love to at least have hosting rights for the first round of the playoffs. All right, we're down by 2. Have the ball here with about 1:16 left in our last, real true test of the season. We do have the Aces, but they aren't exactly the team that they have been, and we've taken care of them for the better part of this year. So the Lynx were really the last, really good team to face. And again, they were right a little bit ahead of us in the standings when we last checked. Huge 3 by Ewing gives us the lead. And Nelly Ewing Love to see it. We take the 1-point lead, 73-72. Caleb McBride, she's a really good scorer, one of the better players in the league still. Stewart, the answer rattles in. Okay. Back-to-back bullshit threes. I see you, game. Whatever. We'll take it. It is what it do be. So who do we go to next? So we're still down by 2 after that three-pointer. And, of course, we waste a timeout because this game rules. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thought that was going to be backcourt for a second. Still not 100% clear on like how the backcourt like that works. Ewing, tough shot. Ungunwale right there. Cook trying to stay with her. And Enrique can't make it go. So down to maybe our last possession. Ewing tie things up. Euro step, flips it up and gets it to go. Alrighty there. Agunbawale. Tie game, trying to win it. If there's anyone that can, it's her. They also have Brianna Stewart and Caleb McBride and Satu Sabali as well. If she can't do it, Agunbawale bricks it. OT. We need this win. We need it desperately. Great job by Ewing. Scored all 5 of the points we saw on screen. All right, let's go. Tie game still. We're in the lead. Tie game still. We're in the lead. Tie game. They take the lead. They're up by 3 with 1:08 left. We have possession. Nelson Odota's in the game, so that means that what's-her-face probably fouled out. Ewing, tough hanger. Can't get it to go. Lumbawale up to Sabali. Satu Sabali. Kayla McBride. Brianna Stewart. What is she going to do? Is she going to take our hearts out? Is she going to miss it? Yeah, hearts. She decided hearts. Okay. Well played, Miss Stewart. Well played. What can we do? Ewing gives up the dribble. Erhan in the paint. Going to back it out. We're wasting time, wasting time, wasting time. Erhan, yeah, no, we lost this one. She might hit this. She does. Down by 4. I'm going to say this one's over. So let us just go in the simcast and end this thing out, right? Yep. It's over. Thanks for playing. All right, let's get this season done. Okay, so we are 1 game remaining. It's against the Mercury. I don't think that game has any I think we're the 4th seed no matter what. Mercury went on a nice little run towards the end. If we win this game, we don't go over the links. If we lose this game, I don't think we go under the storm. So I think we're good to, if we go daily view it, I think we're chilling. So we're just going to simulate this game. And we win it. All right, let's get to the playoffs. First, we do the... we have another week? All right, how does this change it? Playoff picture. Still the 3 seed, but now if we win this one, we go daily view. All right. So we lose. So we needed that game. The Lynx lose, which is good. So we needed that. All right, Kayla Holton here, MVP. Good for her. Kiersey Green, she is your Rookie of the Year. 6th Player of the Year as well. Cam Brink, your Defensive Player of the Year. Jackie Erhan, Most Improved. Shout out Jackie Erhan. Really, really good. Caitlin Clark, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, Alexis Price. Mark Horsley, your Executive. First team goes as follows. Holton, Clark, Wilson, Stewart, and Brink. Second team is Edwards, Ewing, Inescu, Evans, and Angel Cook. So 3 Sun here on the second team. All defensive first team, Brink, Collier, Stewart, Horston, and Cardoso. Second team is Hernandez, Reese, Wennington, Magbagor, and Holton, with Green, Mobley, Bolden, O'Neal, and Porter, your all-rookie team. We get the 3 seed. We get Vegas. All right. Let's go. First game against Vegas, and we've beaten them all year. So this should not be much of a task. These are the defending champions. Let's just beat them. Game 1 out of 3. Again, this is the first series is best of 3. Second series is best of 5. Last series is best of 7. We win the first series. Our first game, excuse me. Don't want to say series. We're not there yet. All right. 4th quarter coming up. Vegas has a couple-point lead. Taking that down a little bit. We take the lead late. Here we go. 2 minutes, up by 3. Let's jump in. 1.5 minutes left. Down by 2. Let's set it up. Let's win in Vegas. I would love to win in Vegas. Can we do it? Okay. Erhan, who, again, the most improved player, steadily rose up to 12 points per game this year. We didn't look at the final end of season statistics, but I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. We had 3 second-team players and a most improved player. What do you want from us? Okay. Big basket by Ewing. Wilson. Snatch back kind of ended up deterring progress. She could have went all the way down and scored, potentially. Parker to Mabry. I forgot Marina Mabry on this team. Former Sun. Mabry has space. Knocks down the triple. That's huge. Marina Mabry just sink our hopes of winning game 2. I would sure hate to believe it. Here in 2029, Ewing to the cup. Fouled. Can't twirl it in. However, she should knock down both. Tough night for Ewing. Only 9 points after making that free throw. Usually used to her doing a whole lot more. And there you go with 2 free throws. All right, stop here. Bucket down the other end. Stop here. Bucket down the other end. You got to stop Asia Wilson, though. Well, who better than Alyssa Thomas? Good rebound by Thomas. Great job by her. Erhan coming down the lane. Flips it to Ewing. Ewing up and gets it to go. And Nellie Ewing. Beautiful. So we have the lead. They had the final possession, though. What's more important at this stage of the game? Wilson, turnaround, fires, bucket. Back and forth we go. Both teams' offenses not struggling here late. Tell you that much. Ewing, one-on-one. First Parker flips it up with the right hand, and she scores late again. It's back and forth. It is back and forth. Now, what does A'ja Wilson have for us? Because I know that is what's next. A'ja Wilson isolated on that outside block. Cuts across. They're going to give it to Mabry. She shoots. She misses. Rebound, Cook. And that's it. The Sun. They pull off the win. They pull off the sweep. Not going to A'ja Wilson there is definitely a choice. But we win. All right. Let's go. On to round 2 for the first time in a couple of years. Can we get out of round 2, make it to the conference semis? Let's go to win the whole thing this year. I think we have the team to do it. You also send the defending champs home, by the way, too. So that's extra frosting. All right, let's see how the rest of these playoffs go. It's going to be Phoenix. It's going to be Washington and Indiana on the other side. So here's who the Mercury have if you are unfamiliar. Teresa Ramirez is their point guard. Anna Dawkins, Alyssa Peely, Sika Kone, and Shakira Austin with Ezzy Magbagor on the bench. This is a really good team. Really, the point guard position is a struggle for them, but other than that, they have a really solid team with a lot of depth in a lot of places. So, can we beat the Mercury? Sun versus Mercury. And so far, it looks like it's all Phoenix. We come back towards the end here and make it close. 2-point game, 1-point game, 56 seconds in. You see on the bottom, we kind of made this game in the second half here. Let's jump in. Let's do our thing. Can we pull out a game 1 upset, especially after being down so much in the first half, having a really spectacular second half? Nika Moole in, and a timeout called by the Sun because, again, this game sucks. This game is terrible. Game hates us. Ewing gets the screen from Thomas. Ewing, pull up, 3-point ball. No, ma'am. Rebound, Phoenix. They have the ball and the lead. Austin, poked away, free ball. Sun with it. Angel Cook to Alyssa Thomas. Trying to set up the final bucket that could win it for us. About 4 seconds difference between shot and game clock. Nelson Adota, not who I want with the ball. I'll take Erhan. Erhan, pull up from 3. Yes! Look at that. Erhan, the most improved player, hitting a big 3-pointer in the playoffs here for the Sun. Swings to Austin. Austin puts it up, misses, and that is your ball game. Connecticut come back and win against Phoenix. And Jackie Erhan hits the game winner. If we look, Ewing had 27 points. Xandal Asani with 20, and Erhan hits her 10th point, was her most important, giving us the lead late there. And a really good showing from all of our players. All right, let's see what Game 2 has in store for us here. All right, let us simulate with Simcast. Continue, and Fever, they take Game 1 against the Mystics. Okay, again, they have a big first half lead. They also have a big second half lead, and they're not going to let history repeat itself. All right, first game back at Uncasville. I see Anelli Ewing is going to be dealing with an injury for the remainder of the playoffs. All right, at home, big third quarter here at the casino. Close game. Looks like another one we're going to have to jump in and see. Minute 16, down 1. And we get the ball. What can we do here? Also, when I go to games, look at that Kia sign. I kind of go all the way up to the second deck. That's kind of where I sit during games. I really like that spot. It's nice. Edwards spinning, can't win against Magbagor, but she does eventually get the foul. So able to clear up some space. Can't sink it, but we'll get an opportunity to take the lead. It's the first one. Leah Edwards, our star player, and gets the second. Again, her contract will be up. And we are going to give her a new one. And that is faux show. Shakira Austin jump hook from like 15, 16 feet. I guess that's a shot. Not one I would take, but I'm also not in the a professional basketball player. So who am I to say? Ewing, tired and banged up, misses that one. Anna Dawkins with the good defense and the rebound. Dawkins swings over to Austin. Tilly, corner three. Yes, ma'am. That takes some of the air out of the stadium as Billy sinks it from long range in the corner, really becoming a star in Phoenix. Ewing, down low to Alyssa Thomas, great, beautiful cut. And with 16 seconds left, 16 seconds left, we have ourselves a tie ball game. Ramirez. Dawkins, Kone, sends all the way down to Austin. This is a better place to take a jump from. Gets Edwards in the air. Beautiful move. 0.7 seconds. Catch and shoot. Who's it going to be? I'll assume they set the screen for Ewing on that outside. And then she's going to take a shot. That's her. Get into her. Ewing for the win. Yes! Does it count? Official review. This will be for the tie, excuse me. I don't know if she got it off in time. We will see. And now Ewing. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. Still in the hand. Still in the hand for Ewing. And we will drop game number 3. And now Phoenix just one game away for winning this series. That's a heartbreaker. You had the play, you had it open, just took an extra 0.1 second to get it off, and that is literally your difference. Simulate with Simcast. Continue. We struggled to get to the finals. We did win it in season, I think, 2 or 3. I don't know if it's going to be our year. As another year comes and goes, and another one where the Sun will be out of the playoffs early. Washington and Mercury. DC takes 1. DC takes 2. Phoenix takes 3. DC takes 4. And they also take 5. The Mystics and Cam Brink are WNBA champions. That'll do it for me. We have another mission to go win it again, hopefully soon. Mystics, they take this one. They built themselves through free agency. It is what it do be, but we had a real good year last year. Another year to build off of it. I can't wait. I think we have another nucleus. If we just look at our roster one more time, 24 years old, 27, 28, 26. These are our best players. These guys all coming off the books, but I'm sure I'm going to put them right back on the books. And we're going to try to run this shit back. Hopefully we have enough money to keep them all. That's the one thing. Alyssa Thomas. She could be coming back for another year. Nelson Adota. Jackie Erhan are getting better. Xanda Lassini, she was great. Shea Randall, she had a decent year. This is going to be a good team, and I'm very excited for next year. We'll see what moves we can make. We'll see what improvements we can make. We will see you next time here on Tisbury 33 Games. The more Connecticut Sun on the way.